Good morning and happy Monday to everyone who's tuning in on at least morning in your time. And today I would like to honor that we are so rapidly approaching the winter solstice. So, for those of us in the northern hemisphere, it is the shortest day and the longest night of the year, and of course, the opposite for those in the southern hemisphere. And so I am going to be speaking from my own experience of this being the longest night, shortest day of the year that is coming forward. And so just would really like for us to be able to take a pause and to connect with the energy that is happening at this time of year. Many people are preparing for holiday gatherings with friends and with family, going to busy shopping centers and doing shopping. Although admittedly there is more online shopping at this point, but there is this greater level of activity that seems to be called forth by our relationship, specifically for those that celebrate Christmas, our relationship with that holiday of an increased busyness and preparing for this big holiday. And at the same time, the solstice is really a time for us to slow down and be present as we are coming to the end of a year and approaching being able to let go, first of all, to process and to gather the richness, the harvest, the learnings from the past year, and be able to formally close the past year, letting go, and being able to welcome a new year coming in. And specifically for those who see the solstice as being that transition point, because that is the time when we reach our time of greatest darkness. And then after that, we are able to welcome in new light. The days begin to grow longer after the solstice. And so we're in a time of preparing ourselves for being able to be ready to receive this exciting new birthing of light. And so I would like to invite us to embrace the stillness of this time, and also even embrace the darkness. I'm going to do some exploration of that this week in my posts. But for today, I would like to invite us into experiencing the stillness. And I think that that can be such a gift in our busy lives, and also with all the information coming in that also, like through social media, through other forms of media, like there's so much information coming in constantly at this time in the world. It's just part of our lives that we are just receiving so much information in so many different ways. It's a precious gift to carve out a few minutes to just be still. So again, I've talked before about the idea of entrainment, and that is that when somebody is putting something into an energetic space, other people in the energetic space can pick up on what that person is putting in, their strategies, their experience. And so entrainment is being able to entrain to what is happening in the environment. So I am consciously going to be creating a deep place of stillness, and I invite you to entrain with me into that place of very enjoyable stillness. So it's very healthy to take time out of the busyness to do such a thing. So inviting you to connect with your heart as we have been doing. I've got my hands over my heart. I invite you to put your hands over your heart and begin breathing into your heart. Breathing awareness into your heart, becoming aware and connected with your heart. And as you breathe out, letting go of worries, cares, just creating some space for you for these next few minutes. And as you breathe in, connecting with even more of your body through your heart. As you're breathing into your heart, just become aware of your entire body and the life that is in your entire body. And as you breathe out, more deeply letting go of any kind of frustrations, concerns, worries that might be separating you from just simply grounding and being still, just letting them go. Again, as you breathe in, breathing warmth, kindness, gentleness, love, tenderness into your heart as you're breathing in. As you breathe out, even more firmly and clearly, really letting go of anything that is troubling you and just carving out a few minutes to just be. And the next time that you breathing in, seeing a light warming your heart. So a light flickers on and like this nice little flame in your heart. And as you breathe out, starting to breathe out just gentleness and peace. So you're really clearing your field. And this time as you breathe into your heart, allow that little heart fire to grow until it completely envelops in a loving way your entire body. As you breathe out, breathing out, stillness, calm, peace. So now as we are starting to get more calm, get more present with ourselves, and feeling that it's almost as if life around us has stopped. There's a stillness. It's like when you are in a forest in a remote place and the forest just sinks into a deep stillness for a moment. It's like this blessed time. So just experiencing a deep presence of mind where the most comfortable place to be is just right now, right here. Just realizing that all those things that we thought were bothering us, feeling very insignificant, far away, we can't even really hear them now because we are experiencing this depth of presence and oneness with the entire earth, all who live upon her and within her oceans and underneath the ground, and the birds in the air. As we are breathing more deeply, just sinking into this wonderful stillness, and there is no problem whatsoever, and just being right in this moment where there is absolutely no problem. And how beautiful and wonderful, almost delicious it is to just be still. So, inviting you to take a nice deep breath and enjoy the stillness as we come to a close. So, one more nice deep breath of just enjoying the stillness. And as you breathe out, you could even breathe it out as a blessing to the world, blessing the world with the stillness that you have connected with, and wishing moments of stillness for anyone who's needing it in the world at this time. Really sharing this beautiful experience, sharing it with everyone, making it available to everyone. Whoever needs a bit of peace, a bit of stillness. Could be people going through medical crises, could be people who are currently in wartime, war zones, war-torn zones. Let's just spread this peace, this beautiful moment of stillness, grace, where everything is okay. Let's just share that with everyone who needs it for this day. Beautiful. Well, thank you so much for joining me to enter into stillness as we are approaching the solstice on Wednesday. And I invite you to join along with me this week as I explore what it is that is beautiful and the grace that is within darkness and the place where new life and new light can be born. So this is going to be a blessed week of exploring, embracing the darkness and welcoming in the light. And so look forward to sharing that with you and wish you a beautiful rest of your Monday.